How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Once Upon a Time, as we're on episode number 6 of season 5. Loving the season so far. And I feel like the last episode was probably my favourite thus far this season. There was some great amount of emotion that went down in the last episode. We got the idea of how Merlin was freed from the tree, of course, that he spent a very, very long time just napping inside. So, yeah, but no, overall, fairly enjoyable stuff with the last episode. So I was really, really pleased with how everything pretty much turned out. And yeah, I'm excited to see where things go from here, especially with, of course, the continued, I guess, downfall of Emma, really, especially with the low blow that she did in the last episode, especially in regards to breaking Henry's heart, really. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 6 of season 5 for Once Upon a Time. Let's go.
Bloody hell. You already can see the future.
Bits and pieces.
Boom. That's so Merlin, right? Okay, that was terrible.
I've never encountered before.
Here, try these.
Ah, well, aren't you the clever one?
Glad someone noticed.
That's kind of sad. I mean, Bella's, you know, really a smart cookie. No, Chip. You just shattered a whole person. Not very hero-like.
Saw you back there, you know. Here, what? Nothing.
Wait, what?
I just needed your friends to get out of sight.
Oh, okay.
So they don't see this.
Oh, What?
Dirty work.
Why would I do that when your job isn't finished yet?
What are you on about? How am I supposed to train him when he's not even here?
You confirmed the one thing I needed to know. Belle's still someone he's willing to fight for.
Oh,
Well, it didn't exactly make him a hero now, did it?
Yeah.
It will.
Belle has to be
Wants to stop
kidnapped.
you.
Stop me? From what?
Killing Belle.
That's worse.
I'm not going to marry someone I don't fancy, just to hold on to my own crown. After my father's death, they exiled my mother, then
Oh
kidnapped my brothers as
no.
ransom.
Her father died. He was
I'll
great.
free them if I relinquish the throne.
Could be alive.
Thank you.
Come on. You know, it won't
It
take
must
you
be
long
very,
to
very
figure out where
difficult
you're
with
going.
all Rumple's
She
done.
wanted to find me, she would have already. She wanted me to escape.
Yeah, you
That
can
doesn't make
see
sense.
he's
She
different.
kidnapped you.
I didn't.
I suppose I could be willing to listen.
She bribed you with onion rings.
What kind of
Perfect.
trouble do you want to get into?
I don't like onion rings.
I don't believe that. I killed Neil.
Okay,
Make up. Do we have a deal or not?
that's a low
We have
blow.
family problems. I don't need yours. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. And with the little one on the way, I wouldn't want to involve myself with someone that might be a bad influence.
Are you
Actually
kidding
not.
me?
If that's all.
Are
I'd
you
like to do that
kidding me?
myself. You will need an
You can make your own fate. All you need is your wit and
That
your
she
bow.
can. That she can. But
Isn't
she's got to
that a better way to
change
prove
into
to
a
the
bear
clans that
first.
You're worthy of being their queen.
Afraid that's where you're wrong, Missy.
She's gonna do it again. Yeah. How many arrows can she split?
See, I knew you could make it.
There you go. What a knob.
Good work. Afraid not. I thought the spell was going to make contact, and then it just fizzled out.
You're a real knob, Arthur.
Because of me.
blaming herself there.
It's not your fault. What do you know of it? I lost my mother in the Ogre Wars.
And she's, there you go, you've got a bit of a tragic
Until
bonding.
I finally realised the truth. It wasn't my fault.
Please.
No. You know, running never made anyone a hero, okay?
Don't you
Barry
get it?
Allen is like,
I'm not a hero.
are you kidding me?
During the First Ogre's War? This is the only way I know how to protect you. Come on.
Protect yourself, you mean? No. Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. Here we go! Holy dang! So wait, did she not drink the potion in the flashbacks?
Did you mix it right?
Yes. But I switched the potion with water.
Ah, there you are.
What game are you playing? Where's the real potion?
You defeat the clans with magic. The people still
She's
won't
trying to
follow
give her
you.
that confidence
You need to defeat them as a queen.
so she could be.
If you wanted to teach me a lesson, you should have done it before we were...
Just knock those arrows. Hee hee.
You saw what I can do with an arrow. Do you really want to see what I can do with a sword?
Do you want to be a hero, folks? Don't be. Don't be a. Yeah. See, these guys have the right idea.
She'll kill you! Rumble! Run!
No, Belle.
No more running.
I'm not running this time.
Rumpel's gonna be brave. Oh. And, whammied.
How did you know that would transform her back?
I didn't.
I didn't.
It's always, I didn't.
I knew you had it in you.
I wanted to yeet her into space.
Thank you, Bill. For everything.
I really like these two interacting in the flashbacks. Really wholesome vibe.
More important than ever that you heed the rest of my warning.
Could have said this to me 2 decades ago.
Leave Excalibur alone. The fate of everyone that you love rests upon it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Her mother's side. Now get on with it.
Wait. What happens if he can't pull it from the start?
Then you will be sweeping his remains from the floor. You were his maid once.
Wow. Just Emma as the Dark One is really, really cold and doesn't hold back. There we go. A little bit of belief in yourself and you got it.
There are heroes all over this town, and none of them have been able to stop me yet.
Well, that's because none of them are me.
You know what? This turn to the light for Rumpel is just very, very intriguing and
Arthur should have been
something
able
I'm
to
here for.
communicate with him.
Emma is still in there somewhere. And I'll do anything it takes to get her back.
Not gonna give up on
You
his
can do
mother.
this, lad.
Really puts a dent to Zelina's gloating.
I don't believe this. We're getting Merlin's voicemail.
There's only one person who can help you defeat the Dark One now.
Oh no.
Her name is Nimue.
Who's Nimue?
If you want to
Is she
destroy
the
the darkness,
lady in the lake? Oh.
The Dark One's found me already.
Lovely! awesome stuff with this episode. Glad that we are getting some momentum on Rumpel and the fact that he is now leaning towards the more heroic side of things. So I gotta say, I gotta admire the fact that he actually stood up to Emma as well, in such a brave manner, you could say. With the fact that he's just faced off against Merida in bear form, there is that push, there is that confidence, and that heroic side of things has come to the surface with the fact that he was like, you know what, I know you love you love a good deal, so here's how we're gonna play things. So yeah, gotta admire that Rumpel is having that confidence in order to step up against the Dark One, but also, I guess you could also attribute that to the fact that he knows how the, I guess, Dark One operates, so there is a bit more of a confidence there in regards to how he can approach the Dark One, so yeah. But I really, really loved how we explored the braver side of things of a character, and not just that though, but also there is this scenario of doubting oneself and letting the anchors of, I guess, life dictate your heroism, because you had Rumpel being afraid of not being a good enough hero, especially with the cowardice that has basically dictated his life, really. I mean, also the Dark One, but you see right now he is cleansed, obviously, from being the Dark One, and he is worried that the fact that he has never been anything but a coward in his mind, that just means that he's not going to be a good enough hero, so he can't have that confidence until the moment where he saved Belle, of course, from Bear Merida. So Berida? Is that what we can call it? Berida. Yeah, it's canon now. But at the end of the day, the confidence in Rumpel shone so much. So yeah, and it's the same with Merida as well, because of the fact that there was a bit of that backstory in regards to how Fergus died, and there is that confidence knock for Merida because of the fact that the one time she misses is the occasion where her father dies, and she has that responsibility on her shoulders, and with her brothers she feels that being a bear would make her feel like she has a chance to save them. She doesn't have the confidence in herself because of what happened to her father, so, and now another part of her family's lives are at risk, so she doesn't want to make the same mistake twice in thinking that she's going to be responsible for a family death, really. So but like with Rumpel having that confidence to take on Berida, you have I mean, with Belle's help, of course, on doing a little bit of a switcheroo, you have Merida face up against you have her face up against those three and knock those arrows in fine form. So that was really, really cool, though. And then everyone was like, well, we're not dealing with this. So yeah, I think Merida has proven herself, and we messed up. So yeah, and then everyone just bends the knee, of course. Apart from Kylo Ren. I call him Kylo because in the Brave movie, he acts like he doesn't just look like him, but he acts like him as well. So like there is one moment where it's like, oh yeah, it is Kylo Ren all over again. So it was so when I watched the Brave movie, I just couldn't think of anything but Kylo Ren, and it's so funny because of the fact that Brave came out before The Force Awakens, I believe. So yeah, but yeah, Macintosh, I call him bloody Kylo Ren. So yeah, he didn't act like Kylo Ren in this, but he does in the Brave movie. So yeah. Anyways, I digress. But it was really, really great to have that moment where you have these characters who have been pulled down by certain anchors. Who have had anchors, should I say, pull them down. Because of something that has pretty much been on their mind and they haven't been able to shrug it off. But they've managed to pull through on a defining moment, on a moment that saves someone that they loved. With Rumpel, it's going to be Belle, and with Merida, it's her brother. So yeah, it was just really, really great. But it was also really great to have brave elements and incorporated into this. And like, I guess the Frozen arc last season, there's kind of like a original spin on things in regards to incorporating this recently new character, I get, like this recent addition to, I guess, the Disney roster, because obviously Elsa hasn't been around as long as Snow White, I guess, even though like Snow White isn't technically Disney, but you get the idea. So yeah, it was really, really great. Really sad as well, because I actually love, like in the Brave movie, I actually loved Merida's dad. He was such a delight. So to hear that he died, sad times. But it does create a very, very good situation that obviously links to Rumpel and his heroism with Merida, with the fact that there is this confidence knock in her, that she can't be the great that she feels like she needs to be a Merida to save her brothers, but deep down she's still strong and incredible as ever. So yeah, but I really loved how Belle was there as a nice reminder for Merida to utilize the abilities that she already has anyways. Just Merida doesn't believe that she can save her brothers in her, I guess, natural form. So yeah. But no, I really, really liked it, and it was really, really great to see Merida become a bear as well. So yeah, it was just really, really great stuff to see. So yeah, but no, like I said, the brave elements in this, not just in terms of creating, I guess, an original spin of things, but also reminiscences of the Brave movie itself. It was really, really well done. And I also really loved the partnership between Belle and Merida. I think they they worked really, really well together. So I really, really loved their partnership. It was just it was just a delight to watch, really. So yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, I am also really intrigued on Gold, of course, because I feel like this is truly the first steps in terms of being a hero, with the fact that he was able to save Belle, he was able to pull the sword from the stone, and not just that though, but that closing statement to the Dark One about the fact that I am different to all the other heroes, just nice, chills, awesome stuff. So I am really excited to see what they're going to do with Gold's character. I mean, it's always a very intriguing prospect in terms of switching up your, I guess, villains to heroes, especially on the show, because it works so well with Regina, and I feel like it's going to work spectacularly with Rumpel. So it will be very, very exciting to see how that comes about. And I feel like with Belle, this can potentially be a chance for her to truly be back with Rumpel and not feel like he's going to just be, I guess, the beast, really, that he is going to showcase manipulative tendencies, and he's going to be a not so pleasant person, because all that darkness has washed away, and now he is truly someone else. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see how that develops. It was also very awesome to have the whole situation with Emma and Zelina. I thought that was a really, really good scene, of course, with Emma making some kind of deal with her, and then Zelina, just noping out. And not just that though, but the way she just decided to make comparison about the fact that she felt burnt by what Cora did, and that Henry is always gonna not he's never gonna forget what Emma did. Very, like, this is vintage Zelina just being absolutely cold, because obviously I feel like things are going to be a bit different in terms of how Zelina had always resented a part of Cora, and how Henry will feel about Emma. I mean, Henry even said that who we're seeing right now, that's not my mother. And my mother's still in there somewhere. So, and not just that though, but I think Henry knows that the Dark One, it's like he feels like the Dark One and Emma are two different identities, really. Whereas Cora, she was always manipulative, she was always spiteful, etc. So there was no Dark One possessing her. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I think there is that also going to be that case of Emma worrying about being alone, because Zelina said, I don't mind being alone. So, whereas Emma, she will want those attachments, and Henry is a very, very big part of the attachment side of things, really, in terms of connections to family, etc. And losing Henry would be very, very soul-crushing. So there is that opportunity for Zelina to kind of rub that into her face, really. So, yeah. And I'm also really, really glad that we had the whole, Regina and Co situation in terms of trying to contact Merlin. Arthur being very, very deceitful. No surprise there, obviously. Trying to burn the mushroom and, the Crimson Crown, should I say. And, thankfully everyone was able to, it was discovered that Arthur tried to burn it, and thankfully we still got a bit of headway in regards to where to go from here with Nimue, who I am, like I said, I think she is the Lady in the Lake in the classic terms, so yeah, but... No, overall, I thought this was pretty great stuff. Really great to touch on the braver side of things, not just in terms of little references, but just the story idea as well, like in terms of Merida trying to put that day on her losing her father behind her, and showcasing her inner strength that Belle encouraged, and same with Rumpel being the hero, really, that he could potentially be from here onwards, because I don't think he's going to revert back to villain form whatsoever. I think we've dealt with 4 seasons of Rumpel being a villain, and this is a brand new opportunity. And we've only got a few seasons left to go anyways of Once Upon a Time, so I can't see them, switching Rumpel's alignment up mid-season or whatever. Yeah, so, yeah, but it was really, really good stuff, and I really enjoyed this episode, so, yeah. But, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my movie feeds on the channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!